Hey guys, welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. We're back in the streets of Chasm and we're heading off. Let's take a look. I want to try and find our way up there because there's clearly something there. So let's see how we go. Familiar sense of unreality rolls in, breaking the connection between body and mind. Okay. Alright, the Shriekers are... Oh, there's Elliot? The Eldari runs a hand over her face before turning to you. Her pale skin is tightly stretched over the bones of her skull. Her eyes have lost their glimmer and her neck is buckled under an unseen burden. And yet, you still recognize her, Elliot Lanavis, your former companion and the reason for your imprisonment inside these dark walls. Elliot glances at you, her eyes widening slightly, but that is the only change you detect in her tense expression. Whatever emotions she may be feeling, she is suppressing them well. Elentar. Elliot, you are alive. Elliot looks at you in disbelief. Your voice. Do I hear a lightness of jubilation? But how can that be, Elentar? Because of me, you... Cutthroat Drukhari, one of the Xenos who are watching Elliot torture the silent victim, steps forward. Did the monkey come for a taste of pain? Then you must have patience. Our little guest still has so much suffering to extract from the first victim. Your prey is far from empty, Elliot. Do not hold back. Elliot grips the blade in her hand and immediately winces. Her spirit stone is bleeding a red glow. She touches it with an expression of anguish. The suffering overwhelms me. No more. I cannot bear it any longer. Serrated knife. Should leave Elliot Drukhari. We don't want to do that. Let's go with the first option. Why are you doing this to her? Our little guest is learning the art she and her kin lost aeons ago. The Drukhari gloats in a clawing tone of voice. The art of delight that is free from meaningless taboos. The art of extracting rapture from another's flesh against the will of its owner. The art of walking the path of the Drukhari. Isn't that right? Right, my lost Asuriani. The path of the Drukhari. Elliot echoes the Xenos' words and the sound of her voice is as feeble and hollow as an echo. Once Elliot opens her soul to our ways, she will have a home once more among our kind. If she refuses, well, then she will have to give up that bauble she wears as a flimsy shield against she who thirsts, but there is no cause for alarm. Once we are done here, our little sister will need her spirit stone no longer. Elliot, I intend to find a way out of this place. What about you? Are you inviting me to come with you? Inviting me to the stars, Elentar? The Drukhari grabs Elliot by the shoulder. You are losing focus, sister. Your spirit stone is at star... Elliot is swift and precise. The blade pierces the Drukhari's throat and he collapses, clutching the wound and drenching the floor with blood. His kin move to draw their weapons and freeze, transfixed by the sight of their brother thrashing in agony. Enough. It is hard to tell whether Elliot is shouting or wailing. Enough of this senseless, aimless torture. This is not my path and it will never be mine. She turns to you with a faint glimmer of hope on her gaunt face. But first I must ask, Elentar. After what I did, drive away the night of my blindness with the morning rays of clarity. Have you truly found the strength to forgive me? Even if you have lost your way, I will be near to help you find it again. Stooge, you... The pain in Elliot's gaze gives way to another, new emotion, tender and immeasurably sad. My eyes were blind to overlook the generosity of your soul. If only I had cast off my doubts that had coiled around me like venomous serpents. If only I had sought to share my pain with you, perhaps we would not be standing in the snare of the dark city now. Her reply, timid and apologetic, is barely audible. I know you have many questions for me, Stooge, and I vow to give you every answer, but please let us first depart from this terrible place. Away from the nightmares that reach their stings into the darkest recesses of my hurting soul. Okay. Find Elliot, alright. Okay, well, I'll level her up and then come back. Okay, so I took Inspiring Trophy. Whenever the bounty hunter kills prey whose difficulty tier is 4 or higher, the bounty hunter additionally gains +2 AP, so I think it'll be useful to have that. So that's why I went with that. Alright, so let's move on. We don't know where we're supposed to go now. Is it over here or... Okay, activate the switch. I'm guessing, yeah, the platform lowers down, alright. Flash of searing pain causes the contents of your skull to burst into flames, okay. That worm is going to be a problem, I suppose. Ooh, a tech use.
I have traveled far.
We need to get to Pascal. Portal to the arena. Activate the switch. Okay, we need to find Pascal.
I walk the path less traveled.
This camera angle is really annoying. The razor-sharp keel of the flying craft glints fearsomely in the dim light. Okay. Alright, we're doing the same thing again. I think we can try and skip this cutscene.
Choose your own path.
Yeah, okay. It's all tech use, so... Let's try and find Pascal first. I don't want to risk... Rack? Don't want to risk failing any of these checks if we can avoid it. Flash of searing pain again. Alright, skip that. Okay, this can open. Cargo. Alright, nice. Resistance fighter, Drakari. Goods. Can't reach that. We need the tech use to get that to come down. Anatomical opera. So where is... Find Pascal in the streets of Commissar. Let's just save it here. Oh, that. That just happened. Okay.
I follow my own path.
Take the gear. Actually, you wanna... Shuriken catapult? No, I want the Eldari long rifle. She can't wear any of these. Shuriken catapult. Okay, well... Eldari long rifle is nice, so... Okay, we've got to... I guess we've got to keep exploring. We'll go through here. Yeah, this is also another tech use. Okay, we're down here now, alright. Lift to the mangled sector. Who's at the mangled sector? Abelard, okay. What? Pascal. So, Pascal's Streets of Commissar should be somewhere here. I think, anyway. More cargo. Because these are the streets of... Chasm.
I need to find the answers.
What happened to that beggar? Okay. Dude shot him. Nasty. Okay, another one of these events. Shoot the corpse.
I have traveled far darker paths. What's
Is this
your
where
stance?
Pascal is? Or is he in it? Just, oh, okay. Cargo. Alright, nice. Where's Pascal?
I wander through the stars.
This must be the chute that has carried your unconscious body down here, okay? Save it here, and let's do this ballistic skill check. Did that do anything? Nope. We failed it, okay? Never mind. Okay, so it doesn't look like Pascal is anywhere here. Lift to the mangled sector, anatomical opera, portal to the arena.
Choose your own path.
Main device is designed to set the elevator into motion. So this is the lift to the mangled sector. We'll get Abelard there. We might as well go there. Okay. Another one of these things. Athletics 5%. Retrieve the stash. That's not very helpful. Okay, this is where the Commissar is. So I'm over here. Let's continue around this side. More cargo. That's perfectly fine. There's Abelard. Okay. See if we can jump across. Alright, we can.
I walk the path less traveled.
You can barely recognize your loyal seneschal Abelard Viserion in this pitiful hunchback figure, his officers bearing his broad shoulders, his direct and piercing gaze, all gone without a trace. What you see before you is a decrepit, quivering old man rummaging through malodorous refuse and mumbling under his breath. It takes you a second to make sense of his hoarse lisp. Quatharina, love, I am a second fruits? Of course, love. The children are making mischief again. Quatharina, where are you? Let's go with the third option. Seneschal, this is your Lord Captain speaking. Oh, Quatharina. Abelard laughs faintly and immediately launches into a coughing bout. Deep lines run across his face and a blurry film of cataract clouds his eyes. The drive stems are at it again. Another council session, another appeal to logicians. They will never be satisfied, love, until they make us and our children disappear. Perhaps we should just give in. You always say that Dargonis is not your home, love. Abelard is looking past you at someone only he can see. There is a timid smile on his trembling lips. Would you like that, love? Would you rather leave? Leave it all behind, go somewhere far away, away from our toils. Okay. Well, I think he's hallucinating from whatever they've pumped him with, so... Coercion? 0%, 0%. Seneschal, no, Abelard, your family is not here and they are waiting for you. The old man continues to look at you blindly, as if incapable of acknowledging your presence. Do we try the coercion one too, just to see if it'll work? It failed, alright. Oh, that's even worse. 0%, okay. Let's inject Abelard with the stimulant. A dose of the stimulant sends such an intense spasm down his limbs you fear his heart might rupture. But then clarity brightens his gaze. Abelard looks at you and takes a shuddering breath. Saint's blood, Lord Captain, you are alive. With a groan, Abelard tries to straighten his hunchback. Thank the god, Emperor, death has not found you yet. Then again, given the circumstances, it may be for the worst. Is this damned thing still with us then? Abelard's withered finger points at Eliot. There will be no rest for my weary bones. You will find no rest in this place, with me or without me, grey-haired monkey. What happened to you? That thrice blasted Xeno simply chucked me aside like a pile of rubbish. I went to look for you, all for help, and I ended up here. This is where it found me. That thing. Memory fails me. All I can remember is bits and pieces and needles. It pumped something out of me, and it pumped something in. I seem to be in one piece, except that creature. Abelard tries to wipe his stained coat with a trembling hand. How should I put this? Its needles siphon the strength out of me. I feel older by a good decade or two. He touches his face and exclaims in surprise. My word, I think I am older. Could be why I started seeing things. Never thought I'd live long enough to go senile. What was the thing that attacked you? A spawn of nightmares so ghastly my mind refuses to picture a clear image of it. Nothing but meat, metal, and many, many needles. It feasted on me, feasted on my very soul. It would have devoured me whole if it hadn't gorged itself on another prey before me. Sounds like it might be like a homunculus or something, but I'm not exactly sure. I have to admit, I've never been that interested in Dark Elder in 40k, so I never really even have a cursory look at their lore, but it sounds like a homunculus, but I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out soon. We shall find a way to get your time back, Seneschal. Pray, Lord Captain, there is enough strength in this body yet. Your Seneschal will not be so easily broken by some... I could just use a brief respite. Who is Quatharina? My late wife, Lord Captain. I think in the time I wandered around here, my sanity may have suffered. For a time, I hope. It appears my mind can no longer stomach the kind of horrors this place has to offer. I saw her by my side. I saw a different time, a different place. Where are the others? I have not the faintest idea, your lordship. All I can say is if I have managed to survive down here, the others stand a chance too. There were no weaklings in your retinue. I, for one, have had enough of this heap of filth. It's time to move, Abelard. Could not agree more, Lord Captain. I serve House von Valancius. Salutes. Nice. Alright. Got Abelard back. Looking at the revolting puddle of ichor. I might not level up Abelard just yet. Stolen time. Okay. We've lost all of our weird injuries. Elliot has none. Abelard just has stolen time. Okay. As indicated by the bloody trail, a body was recently dragged through here. Okay. Looking at the revolting puddle of ichor that reeks of suffering, you can barely make out what remains of the bones of some unfortunate soul. Okay. Goods. Lore Xenos. Okay. That is not going to happen.
This master-crafted patella augment is not fit for a
let's
servitor.
Move through here. I think we're going to have to revisit all of these places. Demolition. Okay. Zealous Thug, Misfit, Commissar, Imperial Guard. Well, I don't really want to fight or risk a fight just yet, so... Can I actually go back? Yes, I can. Right, here we go. Let's go back to the streets of Chasm. Collect all. Okay, now I don't quite remember where Malice said Pascal was. Journal says in the streets, so let's check the anatomical opera. So I don't know exactly what they mean by streets. But, can we talk to Rat? No. Okay. Let's quick save it here and head to the anatomical opera. Alright. I guess not. I take it we're going to go through to the arena then.
Whatever you wish.
I don't actually know where Pascal is, which is kind of annoying because there's a lot of tech tech checks here. But let's head to the arena.
I follow my own path.
Can we not head to the arena? Okay. I guess not. So, does that mean we actually do have to talk to the Commissar then? Might be the case. Cutthroat Drakari, Law Warp. Need Cassia for the Law Warp check. Don't see anything. There's nothing down here either. We might have no other choice but to talk to
I have traveled far down
Commissar, because we're not being allowed to get into the anatomical opera, and we're not being allowed to go to the arena, so I guess we're talking to the Commissar. Alright, so let's head over then. Okay, it's doing this again. Athletics, retrieve the safe vault. Tempted to try and do that, but let's not do that just yet. Save it, and let's talk to the Commissar.
Oh, this master-crafted patellar augment is not fit for a servitor.
Demolition. Needs a key as well, okay. More cargo. Alright, well, let's talk to the Commissar then. The stately man in a Commissar's coat and a tall service cap greets you with the sign of the Aquila and a solemn announcement. Another loyal servant of the throne has found his way to us through these confounded catacombs. Fear not, approach. If you have faith in the Emperor, then you will find only allies here. We may be in Commissar, but I'm still a rogue trader. No, a genuine Commissar in the heart of Commissar, and here I thought the surprises were over. Make the Aquila, the Emperor protects. Indeed, the Emperor protects. Commissar's imperious booming voice repeats your call and the rest follows suit. Look at the Commissar. One might think that the archetypical Commissars from Imperial Guard propaganda posters are all life drawings of this man. He has a large and powerful jaw, his eyes are hard and fearless, and the small scar over his brow adds a certain rugged charm to his features. His coat, though worn, has been diligently cleaned and mended, and the skull on his tall cap has been polished to a shine. Yeah, that's unfortunate. There's no portrait. True to be nice to see. Malice sent me here for your head. However, I've no desire to cause you harm. The Commissar lets out a contemptuous laugh and nods approvingly at you. That scale miscreant has long since wanted me dead. He craves my soldiers. He forced us from our base to this perilous place. But he will pay for his schemes soon, once my plan is set in motion. It is a disgrace to serve one such as he. You ought to join our ranks instead. Together we'll break out of this accursed city. Who are the people under your command? The core of my unit is composed of prisoners from various Astra Militarum regiments and a number of planetary guards. They form the assault squad that went on the special operation under Sergeant Vigastus' command. The rest are common people who had the misfortune of being captured by Xenos. Serfs, nobility, administratum clerks, technomats, void workers, monks, anyone who found the courage to take up arms. The only kinds you won't find here are heretics, lawbreakers, and cowards. What is your escape plan? Some of our own have captured a small Xenos ship that was moored for repairs at a remote unused dock. They eliminated the crew quietly but left the pilot alive to sail the ship back to real space. We can get to the dock through a dimensional portal located at our old base. If the Monkey have managed to capture the vessel, they were permitted to do so. If they were permitted to do so, the plan is doomed to fail. Regrettably, Malice and his Shriekers drove us out and took over the base, so the first order of business will be to confront him there. I propose that you take him by surprise and deliver the first strike. We will support the attack from the outside. Every step in the Commissar's plan when taken separately seems viable enough. When combined together, however, the chances of success become so ludicrously slim that only a complete madman would agree to this strategy. How have you managed to accomplish so much? Every morsel of intelligence we have acquired and every step of progress we have made was paid for in blood and pain. The information about the dying cabal that dreads entering the docks of its enemies and instead moors in an abandoned area was forced out of captive Xenos. The knowledge of the portal was bought in exchange for 1/2 of all the weapons we had stockpiled, and taking that shit cost us several lives, each of which was worth more than this whole blasted city. Okay. My brothers and sisters in arms, a new fighter has joined our ranks. The Emperor's grace is with us. I require medical assistance. You do not look too badly injured, and we are suffering from a severe shortage of medical supplies. Better to save what we have for critical situations. Who are you? Commissar Iako Sotny, but my brothers and sisters in arms prefer to call me simply the Commissar. I was assigned to a regiment of the Vicentian Zouaves, and I fought in the battle for the world of Commissar Secundus, where I was wounded and taken prisoner while unconscious. Having recovered from my wounds, I carry on fighting the wicked Xenos as the head of the local resistance cell which I founded. My valorous comrades and I sabotage the enemy's activities while we devise our plan of escape. The streets of Commissar are like a maze of spiderwebs into which the Dark Ones lure unfortunate souls. Each thread that leads to freedom turns out to be another cruel deception in the end. You must have faced many a danger here. What power do contemptible inhumans have to threaten true faith? What does your resistance do? Our first ongoing objective is to keep bolstering our ranks by seeking out prisoners who haven't yet lost faith and willingness to oppose our nefarious jailers. Our second priority is to arm ourselves and train. I teach my soldiers the basics of guard tactics in order to mold them into a fully fledged assault unit. Most importantly, we gather information and plot our escape, and the day when we pave the road to freedom with the corpses of detestable Xenos is nigh. The Commissar's rallying shout makes his people square their shoulders, proudly straighten their backs, and respond with a fierce war cry. What were the circumstances of your capture? We engaged the enemy on the world of Commissar Secundus in the arcane marches of the Calixus sector. The loathsome foes of humanity were known to launch raids in the area, so we received our orders to defend the good subjects of the Imperium. When the profaners descended upon us, we gave them no quarter. The enemy was routed, and my unit drove them back to their ships. Our counterattack drove a wedge into their advancing horde and thwarted the invasion, but it also meant that we were cut off on both flanks and surrounded. We fought valiantly for several hours to stop the enemy ranks from reforming for a new onslaught until we depleted our munitions reserves. By that time, our superior officers had already fallen, so I led my people in a bayonet charge. We taught the Xenos a lesson in blood, and then I have no memory of how the battle ended. I came to consciousness in this foul place, disarmed and on the verge of death. I thought I'd die, but it was not yet time for the Emperor to release me from his service. Okay, I've got other business to attend to. Farewell and keep the faith. The Emperor protects, brother. The makeshift Aquila looks somewhat pitiful, but the evident diligence and passion that went into its creation speaks of the piety of its makers. Okay. Goods, more cargo.
I wander through the stars.
Demolition. Examine the courts. Okay, loot there. Oh, there's loot over there that I missed. What was that? Okay, let's jump across.
If such is the Emperor's will.
Oh, that's a tech thing. Alright. Another tech use check. Should have realized that. Okay, now that we are Now let's check our kill Malice. So the Rogue Traders formed an alliance with the Commissar. To successfully escape Commissar, they will need to eliminate the Xenos called Malice. Securing Malice's lair will be the first stepping stone to freedom. Okay. In that case, let's see. Abelard needs greatsword, shotgun, maybe. Medium armor, medium armor. You can have medium armor. Incubus blade armor. Okay. Alright, well, doesn't look like there's much else here.
Light of terror,
So,
guide
guess it's
our
time to
way.
head back. Okay.
I need
What
no
was that?
Farseer to guide
Lord
my future.
Xenos. Did something just happen? Okay, let's check the corpse. The victim was killed by a series of precise cuts in vulnerable spots. The throat, the eyes, and the tendons. The killer must have been aiming to swing the outcome of the fight with the first few blows. Alright.
I need to find the answers.
Might be a case of we need to just kill Malice, then we can find everyone else, unfortunately. Not sure how I feel about that, because
I walk the
only-
path less
there's
traveled.
only 3 of us, and that'll make the fight really difficult. Let's quick save it for a second. Can we go to the anatomical opera now? Nope. Cutthroat Drakari.
I have traveled far darker paths.
Goods. Nope. So the switch will bring this down. More
The
tech
sooner we
use.
start.
That's the same thing. This camera is really aggravating.
Whatever you wish.
Can we go to the arena yet? The tear in the fabric of space is sparking with entropic energy capable of unraveling material threads, so I guess it's not
Marching
happening.
on.
Alright, well, it looks like we have to fight Malice with just the 3 of us. Now that's going to be a tough fight, I think. Because I don't see anyone else anywhere, and I don't see any other
This
option we have
master-crafted
other
patella
than
augment is not fit for a servitor.
to actually take on Malice, so that's going to be quite difficult, I think.
Choose your own path.
Alright, so I'm just going to level up Abelard quickly. Alright, so we're just going to take Wall of Ferrocrete. Temporary wounds is going to, I think it's going to be helpful. What exactly is the calculator? Okay, so it's just toughness bonus. Alright, so Wall of Ferrocrete. Done.
I wander through the stars.
Okay, let's head back to the pit and let's see about taking out Malice. Okay. Shriekers, Cabalite Warriors. Malice is up here. Okay. Alright, well, in that case, let's get right up in here. Alright. Quick save it here. And let's chat with Malice? I have some questions. Tell me about your kind. The Slith? My kind were greedy people. We always wanted more, and that's why we were rapacious and indomitable. Nothing could sate our growing appetite. We could have conquered half the universe if we needed to. The bonds that held us together fell away, replaced by more beneficial and attractive alliances, and my kind scattered. Some called it the fall of our civilization, but they did not understand the realization we had come to. That no one needs other people. All you need is yourself. Why are you called Malice? The name is an accurate reflection of my nature, more or less. It was given to me by Gipperal, Archon of the Cabal of the Sheared Tongue. He was a competent master and he knew his servants well, which is why he didn't trust any of them and gave me the honor of guarding him. The Archon liked to watch me savage the assassins sent to kill him, and he named me Malice. I fended off 100 attempts on Gipperal's life, and only once was I too slow. But that was enough to lose my employer, and now I'm here. What are the Shriekers? A gang of criminals? Criminal. In Commissar, the word sounds like a joke. The Shriekers are a gang of the Dune. They live in expectation of the inevitable death in the arena. And that death makes a lot more sense than all the other deaths on offer in the Dark City. We are gladiators. We go into the arena to rip helpless meat to shreds, then we become the helpless meat ourselves. When the end is predetermined, and in the spires it's always predetermined, you start to see death in more simple terms. You stop being afraid of it and you learn to enjoy life. We are a gang of people who enjoy life. Wrap it up in lofty drivel if you like, but in the end you are animals kept for blood sport. The snake laughs and leans toward you. That's what you think. Yes, they're just livestock, but I'm the shepherd who gathers them into a herd so the homunculus' servants don't have to trouble themselves running all over the chasm catching meat for the arena. I want to know more about the arena. The arena is the giver of life in Commissar. Without the psychic sustenance created by pain and suffering, the masters of the Dark City would die off. It's just how they are made. The hungry come to the arena to gorge themselves, and the witch cults that rule the arenas ply their guests with bloody spectacles and heinous torture. The chasm is controlled by the Fatal Thirst, not the biggest witch cult, but an old and respected one. 3 succubi stand at its head, Tazara, Kikaros, and Sinistoria. The most influential of all, but Tazara disappeared not long ago, and Sinistoria has been lying low ever since she forged an alliance between her cult and the Reaving Tempest. So the deadly Kikaros is in charge of the arena. Well, we took out Tazara. How is Commissar structured? Commissar is hidden on the underside of existence and is stitched together from scraps of various dimensions and spaces. Long ago, the Eldari created this place as a port, but now it is their refuge from She Who Thirsts. Commissar has more bleeding spires than you can count. Powered by the energy of stolen suns, an eternal war for power rages here. Ambitions and passions are the fuel in the fire of an endless conflict of open clashes and covert treachery. The tops of the spires are the domain of the Cabal Archons, and reigning over all is Asdrubal Vect, the supreme overlord of the Cabal of the Black Heart. You will see them, the ruling elite, when you die in the arena, and they will feed on your suffering and gain new youth through it. They seem eternal, they live so long, but they will die one day. Commissar itself will die. It has been dying for thousands of years already, disintegrating at its foundation. Nothing in this world is eternal. Where exactly are we in Commissar? This is the chasm, the place where those destined for the arena of the witch cult of the Fatal Thirst eke out their existence. It's also where the homunculus' cast-offs end up. Tervantius from the Coven of the Baleful Thorn, he has his own little nook where he conducts his experiments. The chasm is endless source of raw material for his work, and the best results are destined for the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest, the patron of the witch cult and of Tervantius in particular. Why do you think I wound up here? I couldn't care less why you're here. My guess is you were dumped. The chasm is a cesspit. Everything gets thrown in here. Rubbish, bodies, prisoners, it all simmers together until the Drukhari masters fish out whatever they need from the pot. Fighters, entertainment, living flesh. Okay? If I'm to kill the Commissar, I will require decent equipment. If I gave you that, it would be all too easy for you. When you leave, I'll enjoy wondering if next time I see you, it'll be in one piece or several. Don't spoil my fun. Okay. Well, in that case, let's try and find a place to set up properly. Somewhere where we can... Can I get up here? Nope. Okay. Alright, well, where do I want to set up then? Beggar, beggar, okay. Hang on, have I looked behind here yet? Yeah, I think I have, yeah. I just can't reach anything over here, especially not back there, so that's fine.
I follow my own path.
Okay, so... in that case...
Speak, Elantak.
Elliot is here. Stooge goes here. Is this the best place though? That's the question. Or do I want to set up and funnel them all in through here? That might be the best option actually. And then we can set up inside here sort of thing. No, maybe not. Okay. Let's go all the way over here if we can. The camera is making things difficult for me, but okay. Alright, now let's save it here and let's use Abelard to initiate conversation. The Commissar says hello. The two humanlings have plotted against me. How predictable. Shriekers. Kill the humanling slowly. I want to enjoy his torment. Elliot is next to him. That's not good. We don't want that. Come on. Can I get in there? No. Really? Why can't I? Well, I'm blocked. That's why. Alright. So, Elliot will start first, apparently. Will she? And then I come in. Oh, Malice goes next. Right. Okay. Well then. That's awkward. What is... Malice is tier 4, okay. Oh, she doesn't have a gun. Perfect spot. And...
If it serves your cause.
let's put exploits up. Okay. Malice is going to have some fun with this, unfortunately. 43 damage.
I've suffered worse.
Okay, that's not good. That's fine. Alright, now let's go perfect spot. Alright, Malice 80% dodge. Inspiring trophy. Okay. 6. Let's do exposed weakness. And let's hit him with an opening first. Now we can do killing edge. Much better. Ooh, we hit Abelard. That's not so good. That's actually quite nasty. We didn't want that. Unfortunately. Okay. Elusive Shadow. We're up to 96. We'll put exploits on him. He's taken a good amount of damage, so there's that. Abelard is actually downed now. That's not very good.
An unworthy soul.
Okay. Bounty Hunter's next attack. Okay.
This tedium is beneath me.
This is a rough spot to be in. Expose weakness. Removes all exploits from the target to decrease the target's dodge, parry, and armor until the start of the operative's next turn. So, okay. Until the start of the operative's next turn. He has 7. Alright, let's remove them.
Cause.
And let's go with claim the bounty.
I am
Do a
not
little
your
bit of damage.
Xenos pet monkey.
Nope. Didn't work. Okay, she dodged. Alright. Let's put up... Ooh, do we have an opening? Yes, we do. Okay, perfect. In that case, let's put exploits up on him. Let's hit him with Killing Edge again. Oh, yes. 194. Nice. Wasn't even a crit either. Okay. Let's take him out. Yeah, I think that should do damage. I think. And we can't reload. 4 AP to reload. Jeebus, okay.
My exile has not ended yet.
Okay, Elliot's down. That's not good. Alright, they're coming in to help now, finally. Alright. Slith has died. That works out perfectly fine. Now... we get over penetration? No, we don't really. We got 111 base lethality, so that is going to do a lot of damage. That's not enough damage. So let's put up an opening. Cabalite Warrior Shrieker. Does that do more damage? Not by much. But let's do that. Alright, nice. The numbers are a bit more deceptive. We actually can't do anything else because we don't have ammo. That's a bit of a worry. Okay, nice. Cassia? Why is Cassia getting her strange vitality healing? That's a bit odd. Okay, they're all charging up to hit our allies. That's not good. Okay. That guy's dead. Rightio. Alright, let's step forward. Would be nice if we had all our friends, but... Okay, we have to reload, unfortunately. Let's see. Can we get anything... Let's take out that Shrieker then. That should kill it. Yeah, we should be doing 10... Ooh, 10 damage. From the Carmine Whisper, I think it's called. Who should I take out next? Carbolite Warrior. Let's do that. Ooh, I hit the thug. That's not great, but oh well. Nice. Okay, that's not so nice. Completely whiffed on everything. Oh, that is nasty. Lost that guy, that's not very good. Dude, why do you keep getting hit? You're supposed to be a badass Commissar. Come on, dude. Ooh, hit the guy up there, that's not good. We don't want to hit that guy either. Can't hit him. Can't hit that guy. Let's take out this dude then. Of course we miss. Why would we not miss? Okay. Reload. He took out that guy. Dude, stop missing. Actually hit something. Oh, he parried. Nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That guy actually hit. Dude died. Nice. Okay. How come I still can't hit this dude? Really? That's odd. Alright, well, let's do perfect spot. Aim for the opening. Can I actually target this guy? No. That's annoying. Take this guy out anyway. Alright. And this guy will die.
I can hear her whisper.
Okay. Alright. They're all dead now. Finally. What is this portal? Is this all his mates coming in? The Commissar's resolve is palpable. Victory, comrades. Duty beckons. Our allies are waiting on the other side of this strange rift, so let us not waste time. What exactly awaits us on the other side? Loyal comrades and a stolen escort ship with its pilot taken hostage. It will take us back to real space where, Emperor willing, we will send out a distress call and be saved. By his grace may this turn out to be true. Are you coming with us? I will bring up the rear and make sure no one falls behind. You will lead the charge. Act as a shining example of duty and valor. That doesn't sound very good. I don't like that at all. Sounds like he's going to betray us. The Emperor is watching. Let us not falter under his gaze. The path we tread is shrouded in shadows. Careful, Elentar. Tragic foreboding is holding my spirit in its clasp. Damn right. I don't like this at all. Xenomesh, trophy lasgun.
I need to find the answers.
Alice. Alice is only unconscious. I get the feeling that they are working together somehow, which is not good. I don't like that at all.
If such is the Emperor's will.
Okay, I'm gonna head back. Can we head back? Apparently not. Yeah, I think this is a trap of some sort, and that ship is not going to be our salvation. This banality of violence is dull. Okay. Die gracefully, die dispassionately. Such tantalizing hints of despair. Okay, we've showed up in the middle of something. Rage of the arena. The moment you cross the portal, you realize that something is amiss. The thousands of Drukhari all around you, the towering bulk of abnormally bloated muscle, whose face is hidden behind a black mask. None of it fits the Commissar's description of a quiet dock. You have brought good meat. You have done well, Commissar. Examine the monster. The Hulk's body is crisscrossed by thick, ugly scars as if someone stitched him from different pieces. Its huge muscles are disproportionately swollen and riddled with peculiar wire-like augmetics running under the skin. The backbone was freed from flesh and encased in the steely grip of the spinal transplant, and the face hidden by a black helmet. The Commissar has turned out to be yet another traitor. I believe I am starting to see how this game is played. It's alright, you won't be so gullible next time. Oh wait, there won't be a next time. Commissar makes no effort to conceal the sarcastic mockery in his voice. Farewell, comrades. Deceiving, manipulating, and nudging you toward your deaths has been an honor and a pleasure. The Commissar jumps into the closing portal before anyone gets a chance to stop him. Foolish meat. Falls for the same trick every time. Here is what happens to you now. They are about to unleash fighters and beasts that will seek to eviscerate you, so try to survive until the end of the fight, meat. No one is expecting more from you. But should you kill something after all, do it painfully. Unless the Master's craving for death agony is sated, they will release me into the arena, and you will regret that. Got it? What is this place? The gladiatorial arena of the cult of the fatal thirst. This is where masters come for a new youth and where pathetic meat from the chasm is brought to die. What will I receive should I emerge victorious? Your life, but do not concern yourself. You will not win. Do I want to address the monster or give the monster a vicious smile? Are you offering me a chance to skin a few of your friends? I can hardly wait. You're amusing. Overconfident fools like you always die first. Off with you, meat. Rejoice, spire dwellers, for I have come to slake your fatal thirst. May the vicious hunt commence today. My wild hounds will enter the arena to taste the blood of its wretched challengers. Bathe your souls in their suffering. Make your guesses at whether the prey can overcome the predators. If you're looking for more refined entertainment, watch the ousted Drakon of the Reaving Tempest fight for his life against the glorious champions of the arena, the bloodstained proselytes. Okay. Sounds like Marajai is going to be fighting. If your soul is so hardened that only the triumph of violence can soften its scars, enjoy the massacre of the fearsome flesh gorger. Today we will try to kill him again. That's a big dude. Oh, I guess this guy is the space wolf that we always see, just without his power armor. Considering how big he is and all those little sockets on his body. Is that all? Will you just give me your pet jesters? Don't be offended if I break your playthings, Kikaros. Let the fatal thirst be quenched. The world suddenly loses strength and certainty. Everything around you looks like a decoration and a sham. Horror constricts your chest. The sounds join in a terrible loop of self-repetition, mixing with a grinding sound become high and sharp like the teeth of a chainsaw and tearing at your eardrums. Okay, so captive soldier, captive bruiser, captive bruiser, captive bruiser against 2 wild chimera. And these 2 guys. This shouldn't be too bad. Let's see. Crippled arm, weapon skill and ballistic skill are reduced by 20. Given the circumstances, that is perfectly fine. Abelard has lost his thingo, stolen time or whatever it was called. Crippled leg. Now that could be bad. 20 agility, maybe that's just fine to overcome. But for now, I think this is a good place to end the episode. We've done quite a lot, and I'm guessing once we fight our way out of the arena, then we can pick up the rest of our crew. So I think next episode is going to be interesting. We've gotten into some nice fights, betrayals all around. We betray Malice to a certain extent, although I don't think we were ever going to side with him given we're Iconoclast, and then obviously the Commissars betrayed us and now we're here. I don't remember if the Wild Chimera we already fought in the Drukhari assault on Dargonis were 385 HP, but I think this should be manageable considering how many friends we have too. So yeah, in any case, I think this is as I said, this is a great place to end, and the next episode we'll just get straight into the action and light up some Wild Chimera and see if we can fight our way out of this. Thanks a lot for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.